Now I have 5 games for the Laseractive, but I can only show you 4 games because the 5th game is this one, Manhattan Requiem, and yeah, it's an LD-ROM 2 Laseractive game, and since I don't have one of the NEC packs, there's no way that I can play this game. But as far as I know, this is a kind of a murder mystery game, and I've seen some footage on YouTube and it looks like this is kind of a point and click graphic adventure. But anyways, the first game that I can show you is Space Berserker. And Space Berserker is a space rail shooter. And in this review I'm gonna make it a little bit different, because first I'm gonna talk about the games and then I show you the gameplay footage. Now, the storyline of Space Berserker is that in the distant future the human race flies through space. They colonized the solar system, they already developed the warp drive, and now they created the interstar warp, which allows the human race to fly faster and further than before, and during testing the new interstar warp, unknown aliens attack them. And you are a pilot of the Earth Federation Force and you have to fight the aliens, which are called Berserker. Now I have to say right from the beginning, it's an average rail shooter in my opinion. I mean, the cutscenes, the video messages and everything that happens in the background looks good, the music is good, and also the atmosphere is actually pretty good. But the game graphics, like the enemies, are pretty dark and you can hardly see them. Then the controls are also a little bit sensitive. And yeah, I actually wanted to criticize that the sound effects of the projectiles and explosions are too quiet, so you can barely hear them. But I found out that this is actually an issue that I have with my Sega control pack, and I'm gonna talk about this later in my review. And also for rail shooter, the gameplay, yeah, it feels uninspired, like the way the enemy ships fly at you and attack you. But it's not a bad game, it's just an average rail shooter in my opinion.
The year 183 of the Omega Space Calendar. The people of Earth have formed the Solar System Union, SSU. Using the most advanced warp navigation techniques, they have realized the long-awaited dream of travel out beyond the solar system. The main job of SSU Earth Federation forces is to guard against interplanetary piracy. But outside the solar system, the multi-purpose battle carrier Odin is used for training recruits in simulated warfare. In Omega 193, war breaks out, and the fate of the solar system and the entire Milky Way galaxy hangs in the balance.
Valkyria Training Squadron. Complete preparations for launch.
Valkyrie Sigma Squadron. Permissions for launch granted. Keep your heads up.
Roger. The goddess of the Odin has spoken. Now act like this is the real thing. Now don't drop your guard.
Emergency warning activated. All Valkyrie squadrons return to base on the double.
Volcura leader to CNC. What's up?
SSU headed base on Pluto, attacked at 0819 hours Solar System Standard Time. Battle now underway. I'm sending data.
Who are they?
Not confirmed yet. Looks like they're targeting the Hades warp system.
Are they pirates? Command and control, Volcura Sigma Squadron ready for takeoff.
Permission for takeoff granted. Good hunting.
All right, you trainees. Everybody got it together? Move out. Nice shot! Laser guns are no good!
Don't go too close to the Hades base.
Nice shot!
That was not bad. A bit of a close call, though. Next time, be careful.
We've got new data. All planes return to base.
Roger.
Here's the analysis of the wrecked enemy fighters we recovered. The enemy planes are equipped with energy field generators.
So that's it. That's why our lasers bounced right off. Next time we've got to switch over to heavy weapons.
Reconnaissance Squadron reports enemy approaching for second attack. All pilots stand by for scramble. Analysis of enemy main force ships now complete. Sending data.
Are we ready? This fight's going to be one between the battle wagons. We'll have a concentrated bombardment with supernova bombs. Attack and regroup. Once you hit them, get back to the rear. After you finish the charge, attack in order. Attack starts when we get protective fire from the main guns.
Now the next game is High Roller Battle, and yeah, it's another rail shooter, but this time you take control of an attack helicopter. The story is really a cliche of every average action movie and also action game. There is a bad country called G-Land that intend on a military build-up. They have secret military bases and also a nuclear missile launch facility, and since they flex their muscles and endanger world peace, you and the High Roller Special Attack Helicopter Squadron have the task to attack and take over all 6 secretary enemy bases and bring back peace. This is actually the only game that I have that needs a 6-button controller because of all the different weapons. Now you can choose all the weapons that you want to have in this game. The graphics are good and also the sound. The gameplay, in my opinion, is better than in Space Berserker, but the atmosphere is better in Space Berserker than in High Roller Battle. So bottom line, it's also an average rail shooter.
In the South Atlantic, the island country J-Land is making plans to attack the West. A military surveillance satellite has confirmed that it's building a secret military base and stockpiling arms. No political avenue exists for negotiating with J-Land, who stands outside the United Nations. The only thing that can be done is to keep an eye on the situation by satellite. One summer, a scientific surveillance team confirms a launch facility for mid-range nuclear missiles being built on a base in the southeast of the island. The next year, the West secretly dispatches a special unit to destroy the missile launch facility, but then soon after dispatch, the communications are, you are a high roller, a member of a top secret helicopter attack team with many missions under its belt. It's X-Day, midnight. Before sliding back into the dark waters, the amphibious stealth landing craft Sea Shadow drops you on the island with an AH-1S battlecopter, weapons, and ammunition. Welcome to Hell, High Rollers. As you know, the enemy is building a launch facility for nuclear missiles on their K-7 base. Your mission is to take over or destroy this facility before it can be completed. First, you'll have to destroy the enemy bases one by one. You'll start with the K-2 base.